Very tired today because I've been trying to set up this live and it's been like close to 2 hours. The cameras don't want to work. Um, the broadcast computer don't want to work. The equipment are all angry. I'll buy them juice so they can get excited. You know what I want to talk about today is very, very important, and I guess that's why the enemy is fighting hard. Now, let me tell you something. Every time you want to achieve something great, the enemy comes strong, especially when he knows that this is going to be outstanding. He tries to oppose, he tries to stop you. But I will always encourage you, don't give up, keep pushing on. So I want to talk about three major things with a bonus of how to identify darkness. So you see, I want to talk about three major things on how to identify darkness. How do you know that you, or how do you know that someone is living in darkness? And when I talk about darkness, somebody just look at maybe the power of the devil, the kingdom of darkness. No, it's beyond that. Darkness has many forms. The power of the enemy, the kingdom of darkness, is one side of darkness. Lack of information is darkness, living in the dark, living without information, living without understanding, living without insight is living in the dark. So I want to talk about three ways to identify darkness. And I just want to go straight to the point without wasting your time or without further ado. Let's jump into this. Welcome to this awesome segment. You are on with PM Rock Live. When a man life is in darkness, it has no order or pattern. When a man's life is in darkness, it has no order or pattern. That man's life has no order, has no pattern. So he lives his life anyhow, every day, anyhow. Whatever comes, it's fine. Whatever goes, it's fine. So when you live in darkness, one of the way you identify that somebody or you yourself is living your life in the dark is you will realize that your life has no order. Do you know what order means? Order means cultivation. Order means organization. Order means to be organized. Order means to have a plan, to have a pre-plan, and to work according to the plan. That is orderliness. For you to create a principle for yourself and work with your principle. That is orderliness. So one of the way you know a man is living in the dark without knowledge and insight, and sometimes it can be the influence of the devil also, is lack of order and patterns. So you see such people, they are unstable in their decisions, they are unstable in the way they do their things, they are unstable in their patterns. They are unstable. They are very much unstable. They are very much unstable. See, today I'm not doing the professional life where you get the intros, you get all of that, all of that, all of that. No, all of them refuse to work. And I decided that no, I'm not going to be stopped. Why? Because I have an order and I have a pattern and I cannot break the pattern. So I cannot use an excuse and say, oh, the equipment is not responding the way I want, so no live today, let's just go live next time. After us, no problem, they will get the message. No, you must restrict yourself, give yourself a structure and a pattern. That is how to live in light. Light is knowledge. Light is God. Light is knowledge. Light is God. God said, let there be light, and there was light. Let there be understanding, and there was understanding. Then God separated the night from the day. He created a pattern, an order in which we can live and coexist in. Very, very, very important. Don't play with this, because this is a strong insight that can change your life and change your destiny and change your family permanently. When your life has no order, your life has no pattern, just know that you are living in darkness and you need to live in light. Light is knowledge. Number two, darkness in the life of a man will make him unstable. Darkness in the life of a man will make him unorganized. It's similar with the first one, but the difference is this is a continuous and a continual process. So this will become like how to identify this person. When you say this is Mr. Emmanuel, you know Mr. Emmanuel as an unorganized person. You know Emmanuel as an unorganized person, as a man that does not have a structure for his life. And unfortunate, some people, they've carried this stigma into their marriages, into their homes, into their family. Some people have grown old with this stigma. They just live, they are just existing. There is no organization in their life. One of the reasons why Africa is like a football, they toss left and right, is because the leaders we have lack organization. They couldn't sit down together and put themselves together individually and organize themselves before they unite themselves as Africans. Everybody was just fighting for his own table. Lack of organization is an evidence, is a proof that that person is living in obscure, total darkness. But you're set free today by the reason of knowledge. Number three, when your life is in darkness, it will continually suffer delay. When a person's life is in darkness, that person will continually suffer delay. He will continually suffer lack. He will continually suffer anger. He will continually suffer disappointment. He will continually suffer shame. When a person's life is in darkness, when the person is living in darkness, he will continually suffer delay. So you see, there will be level of delays in his life. You want to achieve this, you are delayed. You want to achieve this, it's not happening. You want to achieve this, it's not happening. But a man that lives in light will make a plan now, he will achieve it. He make a plan later, he achieves it. He make a plan later, tomorrow he achieves it. He keep going up and up and up and up and up. It's an evidence of an organized life, a man of insight, a man of knowledge, a man of understanding, a man of light, always yield results. So those are the three topics I have for you today. And I want to give you some bonus. Yeah, I always like giving bonus. And this is the fourth bonus. So this is number 4. You will be at the mercy of someone else who is living in light. This is a powerful bonus. This is a gift from me, from my heart to you. A man that lives in darkness will be at the mercy of the man that lives in light. The man that lives without knowledge will be at the mercy of the man that lives with knowledge. A man without understanding will be at the mercy of the man that lives with understanding. So it's time for you to begin to dig deep and change your life Stop depending on people. Stop depending on uncles. Stop depending on brothers. Stop depending on opportunities. Some of you are still crying. If my parents were like this, if my parents had given me the opportunity, I would have been better than this. No. A man that lives in darkness will always be at the mercy of the man that lives in light. Light is powerful. I wish I can take a long time to speak about this. Maybe I'll come back to this because it's very vital. And number 5, we as children of God should not enjoy darkness. You as a child of God, you as a person, you as an entrepreneur, you as a business person, whatever the career that you have chosen to do in your life, do not enjoy darkness. Do not enjoy delay. Do not enjoy suffering. Get so angry at your situation and make it change because you have the power to change it. So, we as children of God and we as people should not enjoy darkness. Our life will be more darker if we allow darkness in our life. Be careful how you speak one to another. Be careful how you speak to people. Be careful how you speak to people around. Be careful how you speak to people that are older than you. Be careful how you speak to people around, even if they are your mates. Be careful. Be careful, because you might be speaking to the guy that carries the light that will shine your path to greatness. But because you're not careful of how you speak, you just speak anyhow and you kick your opportunity away. So I want to say to us, you need to be conscious and you need to be careful of how you speak. Because your consciousness plays a vital role in this. Your consciousness plays a vital role in this. Now, last bonus. 3 bonuses I gave you. What an amazing bonus you are enjoying. You will know that you are walking in light if there is a restraint. I think I will stop here. You will know you are walking in light when your life is being cultivated and when you are able to restrain yourself. When you want to see a man of understanding and somebody offend him, he doesn't just go all out. Bah, he insulted me. Let me show him who I am. No, or no, they are trying to do. No, you just calm down. You just calm down. Take time to reason. Take time to reason. Take time to breathe over it. Take time to breathe over it. Take time to breathe over it. Let me tell you something. Every time you are quick to make a decision, your decision is wrong. Every time you make a decision when you are angry, your decision is wrong. Every time you are quick to take an action because you feel offended or you feel insulted or you feel your ego is being pushed down, your actions are wrong. But every time you take time, chill back, think over it again. Think over it again before you make that decision. Your decision will always be right. In 100%, 99% your decision will be right. Only 10% sometimes you still do mistake. Because as human, mistakes are inevitable. But we don't sit in the place of mistake. We rise from the mistake and we jump back into perfection, into getting better. That is how it tends to be. That is how God designed us to be. So I want to encourage you today, stop delaying your life. Stop delaying your destiny. Stop delaying your blessing. Stop delaying the blessings of your family and stop suffering everybody around you. Why? Because you are living in the dark. Go out of the dark and go into the light. Go into the light. Let your light so shine that men may see your good works and glorify the Father which is in heaven. Shine. You have the seed in you to shine. You have the ability in you to shine. You have the power in you to shine. You have the strength to shine. You have all it takes to shine. You can organize your life. You can organize your plans and you can make them come to pass. Why? Because in you, God has invested the ability for you to shine. God has invested the ability for you to overcome. God has invested in you the ability for you to go out and take over your destiny. God has invested in you the ability for you to win, to have victory on all sides. See, God's intention is not for you to have victory one day and suffer for the rest days of the week. So you have victory on a Monday, then the rest day of the week you're suffering. No, victory for you is every day. But you have to take advantage, move out of that point you are into light. Move into light, move into knowledge, because a man of knowledge is a man of power. When you carry knowledge, you carry power. The entrance of his word giveth light and gives understanding to the simple. When you decide to relax and take it easy, then you begin to gain knowledge. You begin to get free from darkness. Darkness brings delay. Darkness brings suffering. Darkness brings hardship. Darkness brings disappointment. So when you live a life of light, you live a joyful life. You live a prosperous life. You begin to live above your challenges. You begin to see your challenges so little. Those challenges that look like they're going to swallow you in 1 minute, you begin to smile. The challenge is there, but you're smiling. I know it will pass. I know it will pass. It will pass like the others. Then you stop stressing yourself. Why? Because light, your eyes is open, your understanding is open. You can see clearly and you can make the right decision. It is very vital. It is very vital. Today we have people that just jump around and do what everybody is doing, to do what anybody is doing. No, I don't do what everybody is doing. I don't do what anybody is doing. I have a Father in the Lord I follow so clearly. And I keep saying that because I want you to understand that there is nobody that is an island. And I want you to understand that there is nobody that falls from the sky. You must learn. If you cannot learn from book, learn from somebody. Look at people life that have gone ahead of you and learn from them. Create for yourself a mentor. Create for yourself a pattern. If you don't want to have a mentor, there are some of you that say, I don't believe in mentorship. Yes, fine. Create a pattern for your life. It's also mentorship. Look at somebody and look at his life and say, okay, I don't want to go close to him, but I will embrace his principles. That is also mentorship. Some of you say, no, I don't believe in all these Christians, Father in the Lord, my daddy in the Lord, my daddy in the Lord. No, nobody is my daddy. Okay, fine. Nobody is your daddy, is fine. But you must realize that in life, you are designed to follow someone else, while somebody else is designed to follow you. So how selfish are you that you don't want to follow somebody else? Then how will somebody else follow you? Because life is designed for you to follow someone and someone follow you. So every time there will be people that will look up to you as you look up to others. So as you learn, you give. As you learn, you give. So from the generation ahead of you, you learn, then you give to the generation behind you. That is how life is patterned. I told you the other time, why do you go to school? You go to school to learn the principles of the people that existed in the generation before you. You go to school to learn their principles. That is what you go to learn. That is what is called education. You are learning the principles of others. So you need to learn those principles and set up your own principle so that the next generation will carry your own principle and study it in school. But some of you leave this planet like nothing happened. It will just pass like a breeze, forgot you. Forget, I beg. It's gone. Live your life in light. Because in light is your victory. In light is your strength. In light is your power. In light is your elevation. In light is your testimony. In light is your freedom. In light is your abundance. In light is whatever and everything you want to achieve is in light. Darkness can only create failure for you. Just switch off the light in the room, you see the chaos. Put 3 people in the room and let them be fine, just moving around, having their thing, and just switch off all the light, palm suddenly, and let it be like 8 or 9 p.m. You see the whole place will go in chaos. But switch back the light, and you see suddenly there will be orderliness. Why? Because light brings orderliness, light brings freedom, light brings success, light brings achievement, light brings greatness, light brings favor, light places you in the altitude of life. So when you walk in light, you walk in altitude. When you walk in light, you walk in altitude. You walk in the high places of life. You don't walk around the common places of life. Light distinguishes you from the common and the average person. Light places you in the place and in the class of the elite. That is what light can do to you. It is very beautiful. It is very amazing to see that you have become a man and a woman of light. Don't forget, if you've forgotten everything I've said, don't forget, you will be at the mercy of the man that has light. You will live under the mercy of the man that has light. You will live under the grace and under the opportunity of the man that has light. So when you have light, others are going to live on your grace. They're going to live under your opportunity. They're going to live under only what you have. Which means you are living on a higher level. Remember, the hand that gives is greater than the one that receives. So when you are the giver, you are greater than the receiver. Why? Because when you are the giver, you are the detector. When you are the giver, you are the decision maker. The receiver does not make the decision. He just collects and says, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. Your consciousness is being watched and monitored. So I want us to understand that when you have an opportunity, don't play with it. Why? Because your consciousness, the knowledge you carry inside, what you carry inside, is being monitored. It creates what you have. I encourage you to be men, brothers, women, businessmen, men of God, women of God, an entrepreneur, a personal business guy, or just somebody that likes to live his life the way he wants to live his life. Live in light. Live in light. Because in light is your freedom. I want you to I want you to place your comment below. I would love to hear what you say about this. I would like to have your comments. Throw more light to it on this topic, because this is a deep topic. We'll still come back to it and we'll dive deep into it. So you can place a comment there. You can give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to ring the notification bell. When you ring the notification bell, my videos come to your phone automatically every time I release a live video. I will see you again. I love you so much. Keep enjoying the light of God, and keep enjoying the light that has been given to you, called knowledge, called power, empowerment for freedom, empowerment for success, empowerment for a higher life. See you next time. Bye bye, and I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is amazing. You know, I did this in just the quick studio I created. I can see a lot of you are online. Thank you for being online. This is just my quick studio I created. Just for this set alone, I just created the studio. So this is just a regular room I turned into a studio. It's so beautiful to see Daniel Bako is online. Thank you. Oh, awesome, my baby Nikki. My awesome baby is online. My mama is online. My God, this is amazing. Wow. Thank you so much for being online. Thank you so much for encouraging me. Thank you, Lovey, for encouraging me. Thank you for always being there. Every time I have a live, you are always there. You know, I am also thankful that this live has been growing. Like, see, this live has been growing. It has been growing. On TikTok, we are growing. On Facebook, we are growing. On YouTube, on Instagram, we are growing. Our Instagram is so big. People are sharing our content on Instagram. I don't even know them. They carry it and share and use it as their own content. What an awesome thing. The magnitude of people we are reaching is so wide. Even on TikTok, I never liked TikTok, but when my content got into TikTok and I saw the followership, I said, oh my God, what have I been missing? I want to say to you, I love you all. And I will see you again next week, Sunday. I'm going to be here with you and we're going to talk about very marvelous, awesome topics. I don't mind if you can place some comments in your on the comment section. Talk about something. Place a comment. I will talk about it next week. I think that will be a good thing. And if you want to be in my life, I'm going to invite you. I will share the screen briefly with you. I can share the screen briefly with you. Share the screen briefly with you. Let's explore. So next week it will be a week of exploration. That would be awesome. See you next time, guys. Love you all. Love you all. My camera is turning now, so I can switch it off. Off we go. Good night.